Yeah, we've had a few lately, so it's a good sign that we're winning them. I think in the previous ones that you mentioned, probably against the Flyers and at home here the other night, I think we were probably a bit better in the third than we were tonight. But it's a good sign that we were able to hang on. I thought Jack did a great job in net for us, and he's been real solid. So he's a big part of that.
Where's it coming from? You think is it just confidence, maturity, Morgan? What is it?
I think it's a mindset, and I think that's half the battle with most things, if not more than that. So. Once you kind of get it in your mind that you're going to play a certain way and you're just not going to give up chances against, the rest kind of follows. I think the work ethic has always been there. The real desire to win has always been there, but it's just kind of a mental hurdle and a mindset that I think we're starting to establish, and that's a great sign.
Was that time helpful, Morgan, when it was called, and what was the message that was delivered?
I think, it was helpful. It was just kind of a, typical calm down moment because they came out obviously pretty good, scored a quick goal, and then had a good shift to follow. So I think it's just a good chance to take a breath and just reset.
Austin said on your second he's not sure that you meant to shoot it there. Can you confirm where you?
No, I'm not confirming anything.
You guys talked about getting traffic for the Shisterkin after the last game and after your first goal, bunting.
Yeah, I thought he was really good again tonight, and he was obviously good last time he was in this building. So it was definitely, on our list of things to do to, make it a little bit harder on him. And I thought, the two that happened tonight, traffic was helpful.
You're thinking Hattie in the back of your mind?
Always.
Morgan, when you're on this sort of run and you talked about the mindset, is it something that you talk about as a team, or is it just kind of unsaid that this is how we're going to go?
I think it can go both ways. I think lately it's been talked about, and I think that's important for us. I don't think it's been a strong suit of ours in the past. So I think that, it's good to have open discussion and talk about it and, make sure guys realize the importance. I think when it comes to scoring and, guys breaking out and stuff, that's something that's more unsaid. You don't really stress about that type of stuff because it's more that, bound to happen thing. And but I think in terms of locking it down in the third, playing with the lead, being good defensively, I think it's good for our group to discuss those things openly because it helps us realize how important it is.
A little more stock in this, given that it's coming against good teams and been playing well.
Yeah. I think that's important. I think if you look at the schedule and, you look at the standings, I know it's early, but there's been some good teams in here. We've, had plenty of competition. We're going out west, for a long road trip, which is a challenge in itself. So I think the challenges have been there and we've, kind of faced them head on. We've had some downfalls early in the year, but I thought we really responded well.
I asked before about Jack, but again tonight he was a big part of this.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal. He's kind of, I think, goes about his business. He's just stopping everything. So you just want to leave him alone. He's like a starting pitcher. You just kind of let him do his thing, and he goes out there, and he's been outstanding.
On your second goal, what did you see in the build-up to it? Because John's on the ice there, not a great position, then Austin makes the nice pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just I was hopeful that Austin would end up with the puck and that we would win the battle. And then once I got it, I wanted to go across to Rielly, but they took the seam away, so just got to figure something out.
Like on the power play right now, 10 goals in 10 games, like what's the...
Yeah, we're not really talking about it too much. I think we all feel good. We all feel confident. I think, prior to the goal going in, we had good zone time. We made some good plays, had some chances. So I think we're confident, but it's important that we keep going because, it's important in terms of our wins and losses. It's been a pretty big factor in a couple of them. So, it's on us to keep working at it, keep improving. And so we'll do that again at practice.
When Jack's dialed in, as you said, between periods, is he a guy that's chatty at all and Drew, or is it like you said, you just kind of let
him do his thing? He might talk to you about a play that happened, but he's not, he's not leading the pack in terms of chattiness. But I think when he's doing his thing, he can do whatever makes him feel comfortable.